Turner, and in particular Selvin Kaniarpan. We'd like to welcome you all here this afternoon. We'd also like to take this opportunity of publicly thanking our vendor for entrusting us with the marketing of this fantastic opportunity for you here this afternoon. The whole team's here, ladies and gentlemen. Tim over here. On my right-hand side, Philip, I saw you. Where are you? Oh, Philip's over here. If you've got any questions throughout the proceedings, please direct those questions to the members of staff who are in attendance, and we can answer any questions for you very, very quickly indeed, and get you on with the bidding there throughout the proceedings. The printed form of contract that we're selling from here this afternoon is that printed form as set out by the Law Institute and the Real Estate Institute of Victoria. Copies of this contract and its annexures have been available for your inspection and for your solicitor's inspection prior to today, and I would hope that you have made all the necessary inquiries pertaining to the contract and to the property that we have to offer you here today. Within that printed form of contract is a reference to the Sale of Land Regulations 2014 and the auction conditions contained therein, of which there are mandatory announcements to be made by the auctioneer, and they are as follows. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers on a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for this conduct. You all look very well behaved, so I don't think we'll have a problem here this afternoon. To indicate that I'm making a bid during the auction, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the vendor, I will say vendor bid loud and clear when making the bid. I hope I won't need to do that today, but if I do, you'll hear it loud and clear. And by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. David Wilkinson and company are the vendor's solicitors. They prepared the contract. It's quite straightforward, ladies and gentlemen, but the legal description is Lot 42 under Plan of Subdivision 43339, Certificate of Title Volume 8477, Folio 854, known to you and I as 49 Coromandel Crescent here in Knoxfield. Good Kiwi name there, almost as good as Wellsford. Included with the purchase of the property are all fixtures and fittings of a permanent nature as inspected. 10% deposit is required on the fall of the hammer in this case. Slap of the contract in my hand. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very flexible settlement period for you. 30, 60 or 90 days to suit your plans there. Also, next to the contract, we have special conditions, very straightforward in their construction. Zoning is general residential, of course. We have copies of council and water rates, certificate of land tax, diagram of sanitary drainage, a search on behalf of Vic Roads, which is clear, and under building searches, ladies and gentlemen, we have current plans and permits for two-storey dwellings, and those plans are current, ladies and gentlemen. You must start those plans or building within the currency period. But one of those townhouses, the front one is for 33 squares and the rear townhouse is for 31 squares. So very, very substantial properties indeed. I'll come to those as we get into the description. All services are available and connected to the property, and vacant possession is given to you at settlement. Are there any questions, either on the property or on the contract? Oh, fantastic. The block of land that we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is 987 square metres approximately. In old measurements, it measures 76 feet across the front boundary, roughly 138 feet. I think it's 138, 6.5 inches down the side boundaries there, and in newspeak that's 24 by 42 metres roughly in the new measurements there. So a nice big block of land, almost a quarter-acre Pavlova paradise as it was back in the day. So what does that allow you to do, ladies and gentlemen? Well, of course, with those plans and permits, it allows you to put on those two substantial townhouses and maximise the size of the block of land here. Of course, this part of Melbourne is changing. Be it Coromandel, be it Catherine Road, be it Ann Road, it's all changing. If you take a run up and down those roads, and even down here, ladies and gentlemen, And as you can see to the back of the property there, the old 1950s, 1960s homes are being removed, and modern style premises, modern style homes are being placed upon those blocks to maximise those wonderful sized blocks that we have here in this part of Melbourne. Highest and best use for you? Well, you'll need to decide that yourself. There is potential for you maybe to put 3 on the block and maximise the profit potential there if you are a developer. Any major changes, of course, subject to your own inquiries and council approval. But if you're only wanting to put 2 on there, ladies and gentlemen, all the hard work's been done, and those plans and permits were on display not only in the contract but out on the kitchen table there as well. As I said, it's an older 1960s style home, 4 bedrooms and a study. We have been very, very blessed, the professionals of One Turner, with magnificent tenants, ladies and gentlemen. They've looked after the home, they've enjoyed living here, and they've been currently paying $340 per week. So if you're wanting to put a tenant into the property while you're going through all your preparations, you can do that. They are vacating the property, so you can look forward to roughly $340 a week, a return on your capital investment while you're getting ready to put those new homes on there. So where are we, ladies and gentlemen? We're right in the heart of everything here. It's a nice quiet street, as it is with most of the homes in the area, or streets in the area here. We've got Gilbert Park just down the road there, plenty of room to move there, kick a footy, although I did see a couple of boys kicking a footy up and down one of the streets, as I think it was Lloyd Street, that when I was coming up, and it's nice to see that that's still being done in the quieter streets around Melbourne. Shopping facilities for you, you couldn't want for a better spot. How many do you want? Ferntree Gully, you've got the little shops up there on Ferntree Gully Road. Wox has just moved in there, the noodle shop, the shops up there on the corner of the Scoresby shops, Stud Road and Ferntree Gully Road there as well. You've got Caribbean Gardens, you've got Knox with all the ozone features there as well. Stud Park, it's all here for you. Couple of minutes up the road and we've got Eastlink. Good schools in the area. So if you are building those properties for redevelopment, you can be assured that the families are going to move back into the area here. That's it. Nothing more to say. Great potential. Where do we go? Looking for a start, ladies and gentlemen. Should we start around that 800 mark? See where we go from there. The other suburbs around that are not too far away, Wanturna South, Bayswater, Boronia, those prices are going through the roof, and they're all putting pressure on this area here, ladies and gentlemen. We did a 1,600 square metre block with a lovely home on it, 2 weeks ago? In Boronia, 1,600 odd square metres, went for 1.345. So I'm asking for a start here of 800 and see where we go, ladies and gentlemen. Start me away. Opening bidder offer. Well, if the 800 is too much, I'll take a start of 750, but no less. I'm in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. 750, sir. You're only saying that because you've got $1 on it. That's 750. Gentlemen here and I, ladies and gentlemen, have got a $1 bet on to see where the price is going to end up. So he started me low. $750,000 now. Where we go? 750. I'm looking for 775. That's $750,000 bid now. 750 bid. That's 750,000. Looking for 775. Anywhere around the crowd. That's $750,000 bid now. 750. Cheap as chips, ladies and gentlemen. That's 750. Look how flat it is. That's $750,000 bid now. 750 bid. $750,000 right here. Calling once. $750,000. Calling twice. Goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen, 751 bid and one bid only. I know we've got interested parties here today. I do suggest you come forth with a bid, see exactly where your counter offer is coming from. Highest bidder will have first right to negotiate on the property should we pass it in. So if you're hanging back, waiting for it to get on the market, it's catch-22. I can't get it on the market unless you bid. $750,000 bid now, ladies and gentlemen. 980 square metres of land approximately. At $750,000 bid now, 750, looking for 775 anywhere around the crowd. At $750,000 bid now, 750 bid. First call, $750,000 bid now, calling twice. Sir, I'm placing a vendor bid against you, 800,000. 800,000 vendor bid. You may come in if you wish, it's your call. I don't have any others that I've been instructed to place at this point in time. That may change, but the bid against you now is a vendor bid at 800,000. Up to you. $800,000 bid now, ladies and gentlemen, at 800,000. Looking for 20s anywhere around the crowd at 800,000. Have a chat about it. $800,000 bid now at 800. $800,000. Take a 20 anywhere around the crowd at $800,000 bid now. 800,000 on a vendor bid, ladies and gentlemen, looking for 820. At 800, you in, sir? $800,000, first call.
8.5.
Make it 810, sir. It's never going to get anywhere at 8.5. Make it 810. 810, well done. 810. $810,000 bid now at 810. I'll take your tens if you like. Make it 820. $810,000 bid now at 810 bid. At $810,000 against the crowd now. At $810,000. Once more. Calling once. $810,000. Calling twice. Looking for 820 anywhere around the crowd. I can't do it for you, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to put your hand up. You've got to participate. You've got to play. 810, the gentlemen are in the game here. $810,000. We should be up in the nines. 810, I'm in your hands. It is a great opportunity. Plans and permits currently for two sizable townhouses, 33 squares and 31 squares. Bid currently is $810,000 bid, right here on my left-hand side. Take a 10 if you like, make it 820. It's not that we haven't seen this scenario before. It gets passed into somebody, everybody else comes scrambling in afterwards wanting to put an offer in. Guess what? You can't. They've got first right to negotiate should we pass the property in. The only way to get around that is to put your hand up, see, place your bid and see exactly where your counter offer is coming from. $810,000, great potential, excellent location. Quiet street. Calling for a further bid or further offer, ladies and gentlemen, make it 820 anywhere around the crowd. Plans and permits for 2, potential for 3. Subject to your own inquiries and council approval. 810 the call. I can't do it without you, ladies and gentlemen. Tim, anybody there? Philip? 810 is here. Looking for 820. Put your calculator away, sir, and go with your heart. Too sharp. 810, I'm looking for 20. We should be up over the 900 mark. Well and truly, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, we don't have any other auctions on this afternoon, so we can be here all day. $810,000. Currently a 4-bedroom home with a study there, returning some $340 per week. Gentlemen, come on, ladies and gentlemen, you didn't all just turn up here today for the fun of it. I know we've got interested parties here. Some of you have voiced your enthusiasm for the property, so now's the time to put your hand up. $810,000. Looking for a further offer? Don't fall off that wall, sir, until I've spent your money. 810. 810 the call, looking for 820 anywhere around the crowd. Yes. Just excuse us, ladies and gentlemen, just want to clarify some instructions. Yeah. 810, looking for 820 anywhere around the crowd. Currently, the gentleman here has first right to negotiate until such time as either the vendor or themselves say no. So if you want to be in that position, ladies and gentlemen, you have to pop your hand up. $810,000 currently, looking for 820 anywhere around the crowd. Calling for a further bid or further offer. You will not be able to participate in negotiations if you're not the highest bidder. I can't stress that enough. $810,000, looking for 820 anywhere around the crowd. I'm just waiting on instructions now, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been instructed if I don't receive a further bid or further offer, we will pass the property in and these gentlemen here will have the first right to negotiate. I urge you to reconsider, come in with a bid or an offer over and above that figure. But at $810,000, I'll call it 3 times against you, give you all time to come in. At $810,000, I call once. $810,000. Calling twice. Third and final call at $810,000. All silence. All done. Gentlemen, we passed the property in your favour at $810,000. We wish you all the best. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your attendance. I would have loved to have said spirited bidding, but only one of you did. If you do have any inquiries on this particular property, please make those inquiries known to one of the members of staff here this afternoon. And to the rest of you, thank you for coming out, and please enjoy the rest of this long weekend. And thank you to our neighbours for putting up with us for the last few weeks. Thank you.